Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. This is another Warcraft Rumble video. Today, I want to share with you an amazing PvP and PvE deck for Tirion, an amazing leader. This video is sponsored by Warcraft Rumble, so I just want to say a big thank you to them for sponsoring the video. And if you guys want to download the game, you can do so by clicking the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. Tirion, guys, one of the best leaders in the game, to be honest. He's very unique, and overall, I feel like he works so well in PvP when we have the modifiers, where your troops will basically get a level every time you're using them, you know? He becomes almost indestructible. It's so freaking annoying when you're encountering a crazy team like that. This is the deck right here. There is one slot that is definitely really flexible, to be honest with you guys, but let me just quickly talk a bit about Tirion. So he will be able to heal your team, right? That's actually very good. He's not a very expensive leader, which makes him even better than other expensive leaders at 6 gold or stuff like that, you know? He is pretty tanky. In terms of talents, you have a few different options. I chose to go with Divine Shield, at least for the very moment. Gain a magic shield at 30% health, absorbing all damage for 5 seconds, which will basically allow us to keep him alive longer. Now, another talent that I really like is By the Light, but so far I did not have it drop in the actual store. Heal the primary target for twice as much. That can be very nice too if you are actually in the need of getting the healing done, you know. Then you have Consecrate, regularly consecrate the ground, damaging enemies within. I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like I want him to support my team rather than just do damage, you know. Overall, pretty solid. Holy Light heals all nearby friendly units. Single target melee tank healer, right? Pretty good health, decent damage as well on top of it, and medium speed. I feel like that's very important. Now, because we do need to use a couple of different units from this family, I am going with the Blizzard spell. One of the best spells in the game, hands down. I do have, of course, the Cold Snap talent on this one. We have the Safe Pilot with the Cloaking Device. Still one of my most favorite minis in the game, to be honest. Very versatile. We are using the Tauren as the main tank next to Tirion. Pretty solid one as well. Very good survivability. I could bring in the Fire Elemental tank. It's not the best unit for PvP, but I feel like it's definitely a pretty decent one as well. We might actually swap in just to see kind of like how well they perform. Pummel talent on her right here, and 14k health is not bad, and we have 1.2k damage. So if I am bringing in, for example, the Fire Elemental tank, which should have better stats, to be honest with you guys, 17k health, but of course we have extra levels, 1.3k damage. What I do like about this particular mini is the AoE damage. A lot of the times, if we're encountering a Baron in PvP, for example, or a different leader with a deck that summons a lot of group minis, I feel like the Fire Elemental tank is just absolutely amazing to help us get the job done. Then the best combo for these guys, of course, it will have to do with the next 2 minis. That is, of course, the Shaman, an amazing unit. It will heal, it will deal damage, its range is elemental, and on top of it, we have a super awesome talent that will basically heal our building when we are deploying the unit, you know. So once per deploy, places a totem that partially heals a nearby tower or base. Super effective, especially in PvP, because if you are managing to basically deal damage on the opponent's tower and heal yours at the same time, you're definitely gonna get a win. In plus, you will basically have more healing with Tirion and her in the same team, you know. Then of course we have the Witch Doctor as the range unit. Super powerful unit. It only costs 2 gold. It took me a while to level them up as well. We have the Amplify Curse. Enemies killed by the curse explosion also explode. So that is actually really helpful too. Pretty good damage, very good range, decent speed as well. The health is not the best. He can definitely get wrecked pretty quick, but what can you expect from a 2 gold cost mini that can actually deal pretty good damage? And then, just because the army upgrade did not really allow me to have something better in this slot, I decided to go with group units to bring in the flying units, and we have, of course, the Harpies, super, super effective if you are using them right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the modifier for PvP this week will actually be Dragon Towers. Now, for these, the Harpies are not very, very good. And the reason for it, by the time they get next to the actual tower, the Harpies will die. Now, if you are playing it smart and you're running unbound units, maybe a Quillbore, and you're deploying it on the other side of the tower with the Harpies, you're quickly going to take down that tower. So we're quickly gonna try a couple of different things. I haven't really played him in PvP just yet because I had to basically level up this leader. There's only so much that you can do, you know, when you have so many different units that you need to play. So we have Dragon Towers, we have a Gold Rush, which is going to be pretty nice. And then we have Stonebind. If we destroy the tower, we're going to basically have a Mirroring Stone instead. But let's crack on it and do a few fights in PvP. Then we're going to do a fight in PvE as well. A quest, something to kind of like show you how well the actual deck performs, you know. What do you guys think about the Cenarion minis? Not the leaders, the actual minis. I feel like while they are decent, I'm not a massive fan of the actual minis. So it seems like we're going Tirion versus Tirion. Now let's see which Tirion will prevail from here. So we're going to deploy our unit right there. You see, he does have the rider right there, which will absolutely demolish my most of my units, to be honest. If I'm putting the Harpies, I will be in trouble, you know. Okay, you see the heal from Tirion, then the heal from the Shaman, beautiful. But now, just because of how everything kind of like works in here with these units, it's kind of like a bit of a mess up, you know, a bit of a mess up. So let's deploy our units right there. Let's put another spell. It's pretty hard to deal with the rider, though. I'll be very honest with you guys. It deals a lot of freaking damage, you know. It's very hard to quickly take them down. But we're going to... Oh, why did my Harpies got deployed on the other side? That's super weird. Okay, I was gonna deploy them right here, but for whatever reason, I ended up with them going on the other side, which was weird. I don't know why. So we definitely need to take over that Mirroring Stone right here. And it seems like Tirion and the freaking safe pilot, they cannot kill another Tirion, which is pretty damn crazy, right? So let's deploy more units right here. We should be able to go in strong right now. We're gonna put a spell right there to slowly stop them from advancing. We're gonna put some Harpies in to drop in some damage. Now with double Tirion, I feel like it's gonna be much harder for him to basically penetrate my my entire squad. Now that rider at the back is a bit dangerous just because of the weapon constantly going like a boomerang, you know. Let's deploy another Tirion. That's the thing with Tirion. You want to deploy multiple Tirions. The more Tirions you deploy, the better, because the enemy just won't be able to kill your troops anymore. You're just getting so much healing, and with the Shaman right there as well, is honestly no chance for him to kill my units. You know, like right now there's a lot of AOE damage right there, so it's a bit different. But either way, we still managed to basically absolutely demolish that squad that he was sending in our way. You know. Definitely a solid combo. Tirions plus Tirion plus Tirion plus Tirion plus a Shaman, a Witch Doctor to kind of like back them up, you know. Of course, every strategy has weaknesses, strengths, counters. AOE damage is definitely not the best thing to go against with this unit, you know. So let's actually quickly pick some extra XP on here while we are doing it. Then we're gonna head over into the next fight. Let's see what leader we are going to face this time around. Pretty effective. Now the main issue that a lot of us will have, it takes so long to level up your minis, you know, and yeah, you need to really pick right what you're using first, you know, and leave some of the units towards the end, you know, like don't rush to put them all in at the same time, because it's gonna be very hard for it to happen, you know. So let's deploy our Shaman right. Oh damn, we lost that Tirion super fast, and the Harpies, they will go down like super quick. There's no way to save them right there. Now This can help me a little bit, not by a lot, but it can help me a little bit, you know. So we're gonna start attacking. Actually, we're not gonna attack on the other flank. Let's push on this flank. This Harpies will deal with his ground unit. We have a tower. We have a tank at the tower right there. Sorry. Let me put a Harpy behind. I will send a Shaman in there as well, quick, to try and get some more healing, while the safe pilot should be breaking that. Oh no, okay, not anymore. I was gonna say we're definitely breaking that down, but seems like okay, we still managed to do it. We managed to capture the Mirroring Stone, the tower there, which is amazing. Let's put a miner right there. Let's put a Tirion right there. Let's put a Shaman as well. And from here on, we're gonna start deploying more units. Try and basically take over. I should drop one safe pilot right there ASAP, because those chickens are freaking dangerous. I can definitely put some Harpies in. I don't really have any other unbound units except my safe pilot, which, I'll be very honest, is not the best to run in this scenario, to kind of like bait the tower to turn around on the other side, you know. Okay, let's put some more flying units right there. So we got the Harpies, which should definitely assist us. Let's deploy another Tirion. And what I need to put in there... Okay, we lost the Shaman. So we need basically to offer some support to that Tirion, because he is getting hammered. He is getting absolutely demolished right there. So who else better than the Fire Elemental tank? No one, because he's definitely the GOAT in our team right now. I will put some Harpies on the other side, because... if everything goes good, we should basically bait the tower to attack us. Oh no, okay. So he has a he has a unit coming our way, which is pretty nasty. Okay, forget about it. Forget about what I was saying right there. You know. Ah, damn! What a bad time to deploy units right there. What a bad time to deploy units. Either way, hopefully they will prioritize my Fire Elemental tank, but he just deployed some units right there, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so we managed to get that done. Let's deploy in another Witch Doctor. Let's take over that gold right there. And we can put some Harpies right now. Because he's about to change its focus. And dang, it took my Harpies down in a second. But either way, we managed to get this one down as well, guys. GG's. So it's definitely a pretty effective strategy to have Tirion, to have the Shaman, and to have, of course, the Witch Doctor. I feel like they work hand in hand really, really well, to be honest with you guys. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Thanks again to Warcraft Rumble for sponsoring today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.